Hi guys, hope you're doing well. Just wanted to say hi. I'm gonna watch the first ever Mortal Kombat movie right now from 1995. That is the year of my birth, and I'm tentatively excited. I heard Annihilation is rough. I heard the first one's not horrible for a video game movie, and someone jokingly, in one of the many Mortal Kombat videos I've been watching as of late, says that watching these two movies is a test of your Mortal Kombat insanity or sanity. So I'm gonna try and test myself and see if there's ever gonna be any references to these two movies in the upcoming one, because apparently I was just reading up on it, and because this was owned, I think, by another company, Warner Brothers bought the rights to most of the products from this old company that went bankrupt in 2009, and a Mortal Kombat movie has been in the works for a very long time. Let's see why Warner Brothers wanted to get a hold of it in the first place. Let's go with that. Anyway, I'll see you guys afterwards, okay? Sorry, I'm not gonna film my reaction. It's really hot in here, and I want to put on my fan, and that might be really loud, so I'll just let you know my immediate thoughts afterwards, okay? Bye-bye. Just watch this. Already a good time. Blessed be this fucking shot. There's Scorpion's jaw, everything just splattered, and then he drops that. Okay, I like this guy a lot. Okay, so I think there's like 30 minutes left in this movie, and I was just thinking, I'm watching Liu Kang fight Reptile, and I was like, Liu Kang hasn't really done his like Liu Kang-ness in like doing his wata and like wata, you know, with his little feet, and he's like do. And then he just did it against Reptile, and I'm so surprised Reptile was here. I was really upset. I was like, oh, he's like this weird ugly CGI thing. But then I think they bring in the same actor who was dressed as Sub-Zero to then do Reptile, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cool, because Reptile was originally just a palette swap of Sub-Zero, because it was easier to do that in like previous video games. Like, oh, tell them apart, we'll just use the same model but change the color. So that's really cool. So yay, movie. Yay. Okay, anyway. Just in case I don't say it later, these sets are awesome. And the location scout, good job. Like, this is what I miss about like old movies from the 90s, is that everything is so CGI now. I mean, the CGI is here, but back then it was ugly. And technology has advanced so far that like you don't need to go to like crazy locations anymore, because you can just fake it. But I really appreciate it. Like, we went to like, I think Netherrealm when Johnny Cage was fighting Scorpion, and though it didn't really look like Netherrealm, you could tell there was a lot of thought, and like, I don't know, it just looked really cool. Like, there was all this cobwebs and these different like moving pieces, and it was very cluttered, and I liked it a lot. And there was good lighting, and now we're seeing Sonya as a hostage. Not cool. But the set she's in this like black tower is dope. Katana was leading Liu Kang and Johnny Cage to the tower, and while they were walking, I was like, this place is humongous and super cool and well detailed, and even Shang Tsung's island is really dope. So credits to them for the set designs. Also, I feel like a lot of these side actors, or like not stand-ins, but like the background people, the extras, they look like they're having a lot of fun. Like when Goro was fighting Johnny Cage, they're like, yeah, Goro, let's go. And a lot of Shang Tsung's like bodyguards, army people are like really ripped. So I wonder if they went to like a bodybuilder place and it's like, we're looking for extras, want to be in our movie? And everyone was like, yeah. And then there's the people who were at the Temple of Light, which I guess is supposed to be like the Wuxi Academy, White Lotus Society. I don't know why they changed it. And then there's these people in the robes in Outworld, and it's just, it's cool. So, yay. Alright, first Mortal Kombat movie? Pretty fun, not gonna lie. There's definitely issues. It's definitely aged. But I think it's fun. I think Liu Kang, his actor was well cast. I think Johnny Cage was actually kind of bearable, which was surprising. Usually younger Johnny Cage is a pain in the ass. Sonya didn't have a lot of character, but it's fine. She's battle-driven and, you know, revenge-filled because of Kano. Kano was a little too misogynistic for my liking. Usually he's, like, funny in his misogyny, but here he was, like, creepy. So was Shang Tsung. Though I liked Shang Tsung's actor, he was weirdly interested in Sonya. Like, he put her in this weird, like, leather garb, and I'm like, what are you doing? And she was also strung up like Katana was in, I think, Mortal Kombat, the reboot game. But it was good. I had a fun time. I loved it whenever the music kicked in. You get Mortal Kombat. That was a lot of fun. I hope that the song comes back in the new movie. I hope it's someone's ringtone, or I hope, like, there's a remix of it at the end of the movie during the credits. Like, it's a good pump-up song. Do, 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 do. I liked that they used the lines from the game. They used, flawless victory and fatality. Finish him. I think they even had Scorpion say, get over here. Or I think he also said, come here at one point. Some of the changes they made were, I think the only character I had, like, a real problem with was Raiden. I think, Raiden's actor was kind of lame. He also was, like, humorous, and I don't think that was appropriate. I mean, I guess they wanted it to be light or in tone, but, like, that's just not my Raiden. He also was, like, not wearing his headdress, his, like, little rice hat thing. Is that appropriate to say rice hat? I don't know. I didn't like his voice. He was like, I knew you could do it. It was like, it was almost like Palpatine impersonation, and it was kind of strange. His lightning also was red sometimes. I'm like, it shouldn't be red because that means you're evil, Raiden, but you're not. I liked Goro. I see why people really liked Goro in this movie, because they used prosthetics. Like, again, I really appreciate the 90s for not having to, like, or not having a lot of access to CGI, because there were times, like, when we see the Black Tower and we're on the boat, I think there's some CGI. And definitely with Shang Tsung and the spirits that he possessed. But I liked that Goro was, like, an animatronic or, like, a puppet or, like, prosthetics. It was just, it fit in weirdly enough, and I found it really charming. And I feel like the Goro in the upcoming movie is going to be super CG, so that's a little disappointing. I like that this movie, pretty bold of them. I guess they just knew they were getting a sequel, so they immediately teased Shao Kahn, though they only called him the Emperor. And then immediately it's like, not on our watch, and then it goes into the poses, and then it cuts to the credits and playing the music, and I love it. This was a good time. I don't think I'll have a good time with Annihilation, so we'll see. Stay tuned for that, okay? Alright, we start off with Annihilation, and I have concerns. Number 1, Shao Kahn's here. Number 2, there's a red and a purple looking Lin Kuei warriors. I think the red one's supposed to be Ermac, and the purple one's supposed to be Smoke or Rain. And there's Shiva, and I think Montaro, who's the centaur. It's already a lot. And then Shao Kahn's like, in 7 days the earth was created. And I was like, who told you that? So that was confusing. I guess 7 days is just like a, you know, interesting week trope. And they also recast Sonya and Johnny Cage. Why? Kind of sucks. And you can tell she's different because she had her ponytail and now she suddenly has like a bob haircut like my length. And I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. This is interesting. We'll see what goes on. Oh my god, Sindel's here too. And Katana's like, mother. And everything's okay now because Sindel is hot. Okay, anyway. Already, this movie feels so Power Rangers. And at first I was like, oh, that's not terrible. But Power Rangers was on TV. This is a movie. I don't know. It's highly sus. Also, Johnny Cage is dead. And I love how they, like, showed the sunglasses. Like, it's like, oh my god, it's his trademark, not the glasses. And I'm like, oh, yeah, yeah. What a wild ride. Oh my god, the Cyber Lin Kuei. Smoke cyber guy is here. Oh my god. So I guess the blue one was, the purple one in the other scene was Rain. But why aren't they cyborgs? I don't know. Oh, what is happening? Are we gonna get Cyrax in Sector 2? That's gonna be dope. I should be enjoying Scorpion and Sub-Zero fighting again. And I know this is Kuai Liang and not Bi-Han, who was in the first movie, who died because he has the scar. Also, he introduced himself saying, that was my brother. But I'm not enjoying this fight, and their outfits are kind of lame. Like, they're really bright and colorful, so like they're clearly not accurate like representations of what like any sort of like ninja clan would truly wear. But at least in the first film, I was like, okay, it's a gi, but it's just colorful. Here, it looks like plastic, and it came from Party City, so I'm a little sad. And I wanted this, but like, I feel like they're just throwing in characters because you can throw in characters. Again, this feels very Power Rangers. And if this was a TV show, I would give it so many kudos. But it's a movie, so kind of, it's like teetering. I don't want to give it a total thumbs down. It's like here. Anyway, let's keep going. Scorpion takes Katana and says, "Suckers!" That really got me. Like, I think he's previously in this scene said, "Get over here!" And his like claw thing changed in his hands. But I just never expected him to say, "Suckers!" Anyway, let's keep going. Woo. I'm sorry. Did fucking Jax voluntarily get cyber arms? No. This just makes him like really insecure. Why? I mean, I guess it's better than them getting ripped off, but like, it's okay. Okay. I don't like it. Also, Cyrax is here. Woo. They actually decently incorporated Sonya's like finishing move, her thing. I'll give her credit for that. This actress is doing a pretty good job. I think I like her more than the first one. No offense to her, she did fine, but I feel like she was a little wooden. But I will say, the only thing that stood out initially about the first girl's actor was that when she got captured by Shang Tsung, she was screaming bloody murder. I thought she was legitimately getting kidnapped. She was like, "Let it go!" It was like, I got legitimately scared. I was like, "Are you okay? Are we rolling? Is this not a cut? Is this real?" I got really scared. But here it's a lot more, I feel like she's more comfortable in her role. You know what I mean? Also, I like Jax. Jax is pretty fun. Good. So I'm a little confused. Who is the bald guy? Is he supposed to be Shao Kahn? Or is he Reiko? Because I think he called the guy in the hood father, but Shao Kahn doesn't have a dad, and he's also human, and he has a hammer, but he's human, and the hammer's small, and he just killed Rain. They mentioned Cabal and Stryker. They're alive somewhere. Things are weird. Things are weird, guys. Oh, we got to Nightwolf. Number one, he was a wolf. I don't think that's ever been a thing. Has it been a thing? I have never seen it. So that's bad. Number two, the camera that they did to show that like he was getting attacked by the wolf was bad. Number three, the guy portraying Nightwolf seems to be white. How do you make that mistake? I am sorry. How? It's like if Liu Kang was white. Like, what are you doing? It's Nightwolf. He's Native American. Why is he white? I mean, am I wrong to think that's dumb? Like, I thought he was already problematic, but they whitewashed him. Cool. There's more issues. I have so many questions. So many questions. Oh my god. Jade's here, and she just disrobed mostly, and then she's like, "I am Jade," and I'm like, "What are you doing here? Also, why is it snowing?" And isn't Jade like canonically black? I mean, I guess it's fine that she's Asian, but like, also animality. I mean, I know it's been in the games that that Liu Kang can turn into a dragon because whatever, but is animality a thing that Nightwolf has ever said? Is that just like an easy way for like the movie to be like, look, you have a spirit animal, it's a dragon, you can turn into a dragon. But like, okay, that whole scene with Jade was weird. Now she's helping. That was really strange. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. A few things. One, there was a scene with Katana and Shao Kahn that was stupid. Number two, then there's a scene where Sonya's like, I can't tell you shit. And Jax got annoyed, and then they separated, and then Melina shows up, and Sonya's like, Katana? She's like, you wish. And I actually really liked the way she did Melina's voice, but like, how could you even tell that was Katana? Like, her face was covered, and she was wearing a different color. Like, you don't know her that well. And then number two, they did a mud fight. That's just like a dead or alive game trope that I'm almost disappointed that like Mortal Kombat stooped to that level. And yeah, and then there's like another one of these dragon things. I even forgot to touch on that. Like Cyrax had this dragon tattoo thing that like came off of him and separated. Then the same thing happened with Melina. That's really fucking stupid, and I don't know what it means. And then there's this CGI monster, and it's ugly. Ugh. A few notes on the final fight. Oh no, Raiden's dead. Boo. Also, we don't know the name of the dad of Shao Kahn. Is that supposed to be Shinnok? Because Shinnok was an Elder God before he got banished. But I'm confused. Also, they keep changing Montaro's size to like fit the situation. Like he was humongous in Outworld or in the castle. And then he was big on the like building they're all standing on, looking, you know, all menacing. But then when he's up against Jax, he's like human sized, and it's a little confusing. The guy who I think was Ermac, who's in the red. Is he supposed to be Noob Saibot, which was OG Sub-Zero? Because he just made like a clone of himself, and I know once Bihan as Sub-Zero dies, he gets tortured in the Netherrealm and becomes Noob, and he gets like shadow clone jutsu sort of thing. So a little confused. Also, the mixing is a little weird on this. I feel like the audio, like some of the punches sound really lame, and the music's a little too loud, and yeah. Also, Jax never had cyber arms. They were just like enhancements. Okay. So he still has his arms, which is, so I guess that's why Raiden earlier was like, you don't need those. And it's like, what are you talking about? He got his arms amputated so he could get these. But they were just like an exoskeleton. But the way he moved throughout the movie, it was like, I'm a robot. And it's like, it's so strange. Also, they look like they're made out of plastic in this scene, and they're supposed to be metal, so... Oh, the CG on Liu Kang turning into a dragon. It was so bad. Also, he's not even like the Mortal Kombat dragon. He's like an American, like, dragon with, like, the wings, with arms and legs, and a fat tail. Really fat tail. I'm just looking at it now. It looks very strange. And, you couldn't even get it to be the Mortal Kombat dragon where it's more of like a sea serpent. How do you screw that up? I mean, I get it. It's 1997. I just got the movie some slack, but like, oh. Well, I mean, all the CGI in this movie is kind of gross, especially when Jax was trying to like kick Montaro in the not nuts, but it did. Ooh. I should have kept fucking watching, and now I'm just Shao Kahn or whoever this bald motherfucker is. He's turning into a Hydra. Where is this in any of the games? I'm so baffled. I'm so tired. It's like midnight, and I'm just like, what am I watching? Like, look at what's on screen. Look at this. What is that? Like, I know they're probably trying their best, and I know these guys probably went on to do other shit, and maybe they get teased for this, but like, it's so bad, so ugly. And I thought Liu Kang as a dragon was bad. Oh, I'm just gonna keep rolling. I'll turn this down a little. Oh, it's just ugly. Oh, it's ugly. Ew, it has like a noggy snake tail. Ew, it has baby legs. Ew, this thing is gross. Oh. And Sindel's like, yeah, that's my husband. And it's like, ew. Also, why did Katana keep her alive? She's like, she'll have peace when he's dead. And it's like, really? I don't fucking know. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is hard to watch. I almost wish they like stuck with like the regular pixelated Mortal Kombat graphics. Oh god, and they fell. Oh, and Liu Kang's back to normal, so Shao Kahn. Oh, yeah. This is ugly.
Warned you there would be consequences.
So he's becoming immortal? What? Now there's elements. Oh, are those the Elder Gods? Oh god. There's only 2 of them. They're interfering. Maybe this is supposed to be Shinnok? In Mortal Kombat. Oh, and they brought back the voice! Oh, nice nipple, Shao Kahn. I want this as my ringtone. Oh my god. I'm glad we're going back to like the people and the Mortal Kombat. Oh no, Liu Kang! I really like this actor of Liu Kang. I feel like he's not bringing a whole lot to the table, but I like him a lot. I feel like he's very, I don't know if compassionate is the right word, but he's very like, I feel like he's one of the people. Ooh, how he, ooh, good flip. Sorry, that was probably the most cringy thing ever. I was not interested in the movie. I was like on my phone playing solitaire, but now that we're getting back to like actual fighting, I'm like, yeah, let's go. Oh, thank God it like just went back to basics. Thank you. It's like they knew. It's like I could almost feel the directors being like, no, this can't be how we end the movie. Let's just go back to basics. And I bet everyone in the audience was like, yeah, Mortal Kombat. Ah. I wonder if he's credited as Shao Kahn. I should look up the cast. There was also a Then and Now video that I kind of want to watch as well. It's like, where did these guys go? I hope they're doing well. One of them looked like they went on to do porn, so that's a little concerning. But, you know. Woo! He did it! Oh, and there goes his temporary tattoo. Shinnok or not Shinnok, whatever. Dad of Khan, and he just got like he got like flattened and then folded in like out of existence. I guess he got pushed out of the realm, but like, why? Why did you choose? What was the choice? Why that choice? I'm so concerned and oh, and there. Oh, he was a dragon all along. Then the dragon did flips and he went to another dimension. What's happening to Liu Kang? He was like looking at his arms like, what's happening? Oh my god, was that the 9? Oh yes, this was before 9/11. I just saw the Twin Towers and I was like, oh. I'm glad they didn't show those being destroyed. They just saw the Eiffel Tower and the Golden Gate Bridge. Oh god, can you imagine if they showed the Twin Towers? At least I don't think they did. Oh, now the Temple of Light is back to normal. Yay. Everyone's back. Your brother's still probably super dead still, because that was in the other movie. But at least they're all back. Oh, Sindel's back to being pretty. No, well, I kind of missed the black hair. Sonya and Jax just high-fived. I love that. She's like, yes! I love her. Oh, she looks very pretty. Though I will say, Sindel and Katana look the same age. Sindel, what cream are you using? You look fabulous, darling. Oh, Elder Gods, hi. Oh, are they bringing back Raiden? Neat. What a weird way to bring someone back. They just like put like a smoke filter and it's like that. Yay? That was Shinnok. Oh my god, that was so not Shinnok. He's an Elder God. Cool. We never got to finish our kiss. You humans.
So stay out of trouble.
Not likely. Katana's breastplate in her shirt does not fit her boob. It looks like it could just pop out. Bye, Raiden. You're not even gonna get your long hair back. Now he's turning to dust. Sand. He didn't even get, and now everyone's walking off with their arms around each other. You remember how and it's over. I was just about to say, remember that's how 90s movies used to end, and it just ended. Like, I had a feeling that was coming, but at the same time, it's like, oh, It was like a faraway shot too. At least in the first movie, like there was ribbons and it's like congratulations, we did well, and then they, you know, got in their stance, and I thought that was a proper way to end it. And now, oh, was it another director? I couldn't fucking tell. Oh god. Paul Anderson, why did you get taken off this project? And it's not like the other movie, no offense to the other movie, it's not like that was like a fucking masterpiece. I'm looking for end credit scenes. This is 1997. End credit scenes didn't exist. Holy shit. My sanity was tested and I lost it all. One was fine. One was like, oh, this is a fun little romp. Second one, my brain hurts. Okay, I have to look up. What did these get on the Rotten Tomatoes? I have to know. How did you do? The budget was 18 million and it made 122 million. That's pretty good. Is that like 5 times? 6 times? That's like 5 times the money. And what about Annihilation? Budget 30 million. It made 51. It didn't even break even. I mean, this looked bad. Good for the first one for making bank. Oh, this just makes me really excited to see the characters done right in the 2021 film, which is Friday. It's now technically Wednesday. Oh, I'm gonna like have such a better time going into the 2021 version, I think. Oh. Watching both of those was a lot. I'm glad I think I'm weirdly glad. I think I feel like I have a good understanding, maybe. Hold on. Let me do a googly. I want to see Rotten Tomatoes. Does Rotten Tomatoes even have a score on this yet? Oh, wow. This came out right before I was born. It was August 18th. I'm September 9th. Holy shit. Oh, that's just the soundtrack. I definitely want this fucking song. I need it in my life. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It was so good. What did this get? Give me the rating. I want the rating. 5.8 got the first one. Oh god, what did Annihilation get if you got a 5.8? I guess there's no Rotten Tomatoes score. And you know what? I don't blame you. 3.7! Ooh, boy, oh boy. Boy, howdy. I hope Robin Shao went on to do good shit. I really liked him. Wow, you're still handsome. Good for you. What else have you been in? Beverly Hills Ninja. That was in 97. That also came out in the same time Annihilation did. He hasn't been in anything since 2014, it looks like. Aw. Well, I hope you're retired and happy. There was his Way of the Empty Hand completed. TV movie, but it doesn't say the release date. So maybe that's coming out. So maybe he's back in action. Talisa Soto. She was in License to Kill. Oh, that's funny. She has not worked since 2009. Raiden. James Remar. Oh, he got a glow up. He looks super handsome. Oh, he's in the Black Lightning TV show. He's playing Peter Gamby. I don't know who that is. Magnum PI. Okay, so he's doing well, but he's doing a lot of TV. Shit, he's been in quite a bit. Good for you, James. Happy for you. Okay, what about Sandra Hess, the new Sonya Blade? I really liked her. Oh, she was in the Nick Fury movie when he was still white. That's funny. Okay, she hasn't worked since 2012. She was on CSI New York. She was on Psych. Good for you. Looked like 1 episode. She was on General Hospital. Okay, neat. I don't know if this is interesting to any of you. I'm allergic. Lynn Red Williams. You looked like you were having fun. He was in Saints Row 4. But that was the last time he worked, and that was 2013. And he was in Saints Row the 3rd. Very cool. Okay. Oh, he was in... There's a movie. Mortal Kombat. Federation of Martial Arts. Weird. All right, and I don't recognize the rest of what he was in. All right, let's see. Shao Kahn. Brian Thompson. You should not have casted a white guy. I'm sorry. You were in Terminator? He was the punk in Terminator. No fucking way. Oh, God. Okay, he's still working. He was in the 911 TV series. Okay, he's still working. Good for you. Good for you. Let's see. Okay, so Shinnok. Reiner Shion. I don't know how to say your last name. He's still working. Looks like a lot of TV. Glad you're still working. Let's see. Musetta Vander. She was Sindel. I really liked her. She was very attractive. Okay, last thing she's credited is 2018, though she has a thing in pre-production, Dreadnought, and then Vengeance Girl, which is in post-production. Okay. And then Jade was Irina. You were pretty. She was in Zoolander. Last time she worked she was featured in Carol Alt's Living Room, which was a TV show in 2019. But aside from that, she hadn't worked since 2002. That sucks. All right. Darren McBee was Montaro. Oh my God, he looks so different. He was one of Harvey Dent's thugs in fucking Batman Forever. So, woo. Fun career you've had. He hasn't worked since 2012. I kind of recognize him, though. That's like his, sorry, I can't do phone stuff. That's his picture. He reminds me of someone. He looks like a Fabio-type character. Very interesting. Lightfoot. He's a Native American rap artist. But his name when he's not Lightfoot, is Gary Davis. Okay, so he is, I guess, Native American. He was on House of Cards, CSI Miami, a lot of other shit. Okay, so he is Native American. Okay, sorry, you just didn't really seem like it at all. Okay, Shiva, hi. She hasn't worked since 2010. Oh, she's gonna be in Garrison 7, which is released for 2022. And there's pre-production for that and what seems to be 2 other movies. Johnny Cage, right, the recast guy, so who cares? What a movie. Ay. Have you guys recently seen the old Mortal Kombat movies? If you have, let me know down below. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out my camera. That was a lot to take in. I feel like I'm still reeling. Anyway, I need to go to bed. It's almost 12:30 and I have work tomorrow. So, yay. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want more. I can't wait to watch the new Mortal Kombat movie. Truly. Cannot wait. Anyway, good night. Goodbye. I'll see you soon.